Cases low again, but fears remain over Khmer New Year festival influx. Cambodia today recorded the 56th consecutive day of the new Omicron surge, but numbers appear to be dropping rapidly. Woman arrested for killing husband in Banteay Meanchey province. A woman was detained and charged on Thursday by Banteay Meanchey Provincial Court for killing her husband. Boy dies after mine explodes in field. A boy was killed in Prevahia province on Wednesday after he picked up an explosive device that he found in a field. Draft on amendment of Article 140 approved. The Council of Ministers on Friday approved the draft law on the amendment of Article 140 of the Law on Capital, Province, Municipality, District and Khan Administration. Vultures spotted in Lumphut Wildlife Sanctuary. BirdLife professionals reported the sighting of vultures in the Lumphut Wildlife Sanctuary while inspecting corpses of dead cows. Truck plus car plus KTV equals chaos in Phnom Penh. There was chaos at a Phnom Penh KTV early this morning after a multiple car and truck pileup. Gangland Phnom Penh. Youths run amok in capital. Innocent bystanders witnessed scenes of disorder in Phnom Penh as over 30 hoodlums, armed with knives, attacked 4 young men. A third of the world remains totally unvaccinated against COVID-19. Tedros. A third of the world's population has yet to receive a single dose of COVID-19 vaccine, including a shocking 83% of all Africans, said the head of the World Health Organization, WHO, on Wednesday. Many people use public transport due to high fuel price. With fuel prices soaring and fluctuating every week, many people have now turned to taking public transportation to reach their workplaces or wherever they want to go. Cambodia backs dialogue to end conflicts. Cambodian parliamentary delegation led by Chairman of the National Assembly Committee on Foreign Affairs, Suo Zioa, attended the 9th plenary session of the International Parliament for Tolerance and Peace, IPTP, in Dubai and Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. Law to crack down on locally made drugs. The Ministries of Interior and Justice along with other departments are considering a law to stop the production of narcotic drugs from substances used in fertilizers. CUMT joins Cambodia's higher education sector. Cambodia University of Management and Technology, CUMT, has been granted permission to start operating under a sub-decree issued on Monday and signed by Prime Minister Hun Sen. 3 Taiwanese given life terms for having 2 tons of drugs. Phnom Penh Municipal Court yesterday sentenced 3 Taiwanese men to life in prison, each for possessing and trafficking more than 2 tons of drugs committed last year in Kampong Spu Province's Oral District. 20 garment workers hurt in Sri Lanka traffic accident. Nearly 20 garment workers suffered injuries when the truck they were traveling in flipped over in Svay Rieng Province's Kampong Road district on Wednesday. Deputy PM Sa Keng warns department heads over drug addict subordinates. Minister of Interior Sa Keng has warned that he will hold the heads of departments responsible and take action against them if any of their subordinates use or are involved with drugs. Reserve PM. Lieutenant General Manet could take over at any time, says Hun Sen. Prime Minister Hun Sen said that despite his standing for election next year, Royal Cambodian Army, RCA, Commander Lieutenant General Hun Manet, chosen to be the future premier candidate for the Cambodian People's Party, CPP, will not be sidelined and could succeed him at any time. No pre-travel COVID-19 tests for arrivals as of today in Thailand. The Center for COVID-19 Situation Administration confirmed on Thursday that travelers arriving in Thailand will no longer require pre-travel COVID-19 tests from April 1 onwards. China signs cooperation deal with Cambodia Army amid tense relations with US. The Chinese and Cambodian armies have signed a memorandum of understanding as Beijing seeks to deepen regional security ties amid increasing competition with the US. Deputy PM Prak Sokhonn and UNSG Special Envoy discuss cooperation on Myanmar. Prak Sokhonn, Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation and Special Envoy of the ASEAN Chair on Myanmar, held a meeting yesterday with visiting Dr. Nolene Hazer, Special Envoy of the Secretary-General of the United Nations on Myanmar. Fake Cambodian princess is Thailand-bound. Border guards in the eastern province of Surin are on the lookout for an alleged Cambodian princess and impostor after catching wind that she plans to travel to Bangkok to attend private parties with police. Appeal court upholds Belgian's life sentence. The Phnom Penh appeal court yesterday once again upheld the lower court's decision to sentence a Belgian man to life in prison for transporting more than 1 kilogram of cocaine from Brazil to Cambodia in 2018. Low-income pensioners to see an increment in payments soon. Prime Minister Hun Sen yesterday ordered the Ministry of Economy and Finance to speed up the increments for low-income pensioners so as to meet their needs at old age. ASEAN must be at the core of evolving regional architecture, says experts. ASEAN must thrive to be at the core of the evolving regional architecture, and the ASEAN centrality and unity must be continuously promoted, earned and respected by all dialogue partners, not only in words, but also in deeds, said Asian Vision Institute, AVI, President Jean Vanrith yesterday. Media urged to report responsibly on child abuse. Media organizations must display sensitivity when reporting on child abuse, the Information Ministry said yesterday. Court drops NUP president's drug charges. Investigating Judge Roz Samadi said that Bun Che had been acquitted by the court because there was insufficient evidence to charge or place the burden of proof on him. More illegal fishermen arrested. Police arrested 3 suspects this week in connection with illegal fishing in Tonle Sap Lake after Prime Minister Hun Sen urged authorities to crack down on illegal fishing. Senior Minister Othman Hassan distributes relief aid to 250 families in Kampong Cham. Some 250 families in 2 villages in Kampong Cham province were happy when Othman Hassan, senior minister in charge of special mission and chairman of the Cambodian Muslim Development Fund (CMDF), came with food relief bags on Tuesday. Singapore ambassador visits KR's last stronghold in An Long Veng. Singapore's ambassador to Cambodia Teo Lei Cheng visited the An Long Veng Peace Centre and other historical sites in Oddar Meanchey Province's An Long Veng district, the last stronghold of the Khmer Rouge, on Tuesday. Cambodia's Senate President greets people for New Year. Cambodia's acting head of state and president of the Senate Sai Chom extended his best wishes to the Cambodian people as the nation prepares to celebrate the Khmer New Year, one of the country's biggest events and holiday season. Cambodia and Pakistan to continue to boost bilateral relations and cooperation. Cambodia and Pakistan will continue to boost their good bilateral relations and cooperation, especially between the legislative bodies.